friends, and welcome to another free.volous episode. This is going to be a bit of a different one because I'm doing this impromptu declutter because I have my aunt and my cousin coming from Spain visiting, and it's a great opportunity to pass along stuff. So although I haven't thoroughly decluttered some of the things that you will see, or some of the types of makeup that you will see in this video, I wanted to go through everything that I have and pass along as much as I could. So the things that I've already decluttered you can see in my previous videos from the makeup reset playlist, but I went back to even to those categories and I looked through the things that I had saved from decluttering and made sure that if I wanted to keep them, and some things just aren't going to stay with me all along because it's been almost a year since some of those declutters and I haven't been grabbing for those products. So let's jump into it and I'll show you as we go along and explain everything to you. I'm sorry for the lighting. If you haven't seen my previous video, my ring light just died. So now this is what we have. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's start with the palettes. This one on top of the pile, you may wonder, but haven't you bought this recently? Yes, I did. This is a Flora Story palette by Eye and Makeup Just for Fun. It's a beautiful, beautiful palette in a gorgeous color story. Sadly, when using these colors, several of my favorite colors in this palette don't work on me. It has nothing to do with the formula or anything. It just has to do with my undertones. And sadly, I haven't been reaching for it as much as I thought I would. And I thought they will probably adore playing with Eye eyeshadows. So if they want it, I'll pass it along. If not, it comes back to my house and my stash. This Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, I think it's one of the best neutral eyeshadow palettes out there, to be honest. But as you can see, I have a fairly new one and I barely touched it. It feels like I haven't used it. I have, but it's a waste. And this has so many neutral colors that I think they will love. So with lots of hurt in my heart, I'm doing the right thing and passing it along. This is the BH Cosmetics Los Angeles palette, and this has really nice, sort of between bold and pastel-y colors. It's a really nice palette, but whenever I go grab my pastels, I don't remember I have this. So it's been just gathering dust in my collection. All in all, really nice, great formula. Nothing to complain about any of these products, but it's time for it to go and have a better life than with me. And last but not least, I was umming and ahhing with this one because this was a gift from a subscriber, and I usually don't get or pass along gifts from subscribers. I just put it in my makeup nostalgia drawer, but this is such a good palette that it's a shame that it's just gathering dust and just unused. So this one, I'm passing it along. Look at this color story. It's so nice. The neutrals here, the warm shadows, the warm shadows, the mattes, and then these beautiful shimmers. These are really good. It's a really great formula. So these are the 4 palettes that I'm passing along with the other things that I have already decluttered and that I've browsed through to take out what I think will interest them. But these are the ones that are new to you and to me that are leaving the house. Okay, so now I have this little box of stuffs. First, these eyeshadows from e.l.f. Let me try not to make lots of shadow because we're already dealing with bad lighting. These e.l.f. Oh, do you remember e.l.f.? Most people won't, but anyway, these e.l.f. Good Vibes Only eyeshadow palettes. I bought these in London, super excited about the color stories, but my friends, I didn't love the formula. I have better formulas at home, and maybe my aunt and cousin will be very happy with these, so I'll see if they want them. This one, oh, it's here by mistake, I'm sorry. This is the Metal Chrome Blush by Essence. This was a luminous blush before luminous blushes were a thing, except for Becca, I think. And this is a bit old, I haven't picked it up, so it's going. This is not going to my aunt and cousin. This is just leaving and being recycled as much as I can. Now we have several blushes here, and the first thing that may catch your attention is the Becca ones. No, nobody is taking Camellia away from me, ever, but I have two shades that I have to be honest with myself. There's a little bit of dust here. I have to be honest with myself, I haven't been using these at all. So again, such a wonderful formula, deserves to be shared. If they want it, they can have. This is Dahlia, which is a beautiful, deep, shiny kind of berry color, and you can sheer it out and it looks delicious on the cheeks. And this is Dirty, and it's called Snapdragon. It's a beautiful bright coral. I don't use this kind of shade, so I'm letting it go. From NARS, this is La Dolce Vita. It's a mini, and it's a delightful color. I just don't use it that much. I'm giving up on the MAC Go Play blush. This is in So Natural. This looks like a neutral rosy color with a bit of pink and gray and beige, but in the end it turns peachy on me, and I don't use peaches. So this is the Essence the blush in 20 Bespoke. It's a gorgeous color. Again, I haven't used it much, so I'll see if they want it. Two Auden's Eye blushes. This may come as a surprise. I love their formula, but these are two colors that I haven't been using. The first one is Sienna Luster. It's the shiny or luminous kind of orangey color, orangey peach. Again, I don't do peaches. They don't look good on me. So passing it along, I thought I'd give it a go, but it's not working for me. And the other one is also orangey. This is Orange Sunny. Oh, wait. Yes. This is Orange Sunny. It's a really nice burnt orange, almost going into the terracotta world. The thing is, I don't use this kind of color. It doesn't look good on me. So moving it along, and these are phenomenal blushes. I hope they pick them up. This is the Mina 503 No Rules stick. If you're wondering, yes, it's a stick, but you can chop off the head and use the rest of it. I didn't love this stick blush, but maybe they'll like it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Still for the cheeks, I'm parting ways with these two Vision Flushes by Danessa Myricks. Oops, sorry. These are really good. I love these, but I ended up not using them because of the colors. This is Sweet Nectar, which is a bright orange. I played with it a few times last year, loved it, but I don't grab for it. So passing them along. And this is Ballet Slippers, which, unlike actual ballet slippers, is more peachy than I would like. So sad, and because of that, I'll pass it along. Again, it does a beautiful watercolory effect on the cheeks. It's just the colors that I end up not picking up. I have too much makeup, so it is what it is. I have two powders from e.l.f. I don't think they will pick these up, but we'll try. This is the Sheer Tin Finishing Powder. It's this. It's been too dark for me. Maybe they'll be able to use it. And this one is the Camo Powder Foundation Powder. This is Light 240W. And it is yellow, and this is a foundation, powder foundation, so it's too pigmented. I am yellow undertone, but this is almost like banana powder but darker, so it doesn't work for me. I highly doubt it will work for them, but we'll see. This is the Hourglass highlighter stick in Champagne Flash. There's still quite a good amount of it. I've decanted some of it into my Vuset palette, and I still have some, so before it goes bad I'll pass it along so that someone can use the rest of it. This is the Cover FX monochromatic bronzer duo in Sun-Kissed Bronze. My friends, this is gorgeous, beautiful, love it. Haven't been using it. I have so many bronzers, too many bronzers, some will say, for sure, so passing it along. I Need a New Glow by Natasha Denona is an amazing highlighter. It looks battered because it's a really baked gelée kind of formula that is stiff, so you really need to dig it to take it out. It's a beautiful formula. I love this, but ever since I got the trio, the Dream Trio, My Dream Trio, I didn't pick this up ever again. So it's time for me to come to my senses and pass it along. This one is by Hourglass. It's the Luminous Bronze Light Bronzer. It's a gorgeous color. Again, haven't been picking it up. Why do I keep it? Some people will be so happy with these products. And this is the Bronze and Glow by Natasha Denona. It has two colors, which I can't for the life of me read, but you have a highlighter, a very golden highlighter that makes a glossy, dewy effect on the cheeks, but it is a bit too golden for my skin tone. And this is a bronzer that I never was able to make work. I can sometimes use it as a blusher, but again, I don't do these kinds of warmer colors as blushes, so it was just gathering dust. I was keeping it basically for the highlighter, but I have to be honest with myself, I haven't reached for it. So it's going. These are the eye products that I'm going to pass along. This is the Lisa Eldridge Liquid Lurex for the eyes. This one is in Bianca, and ever since I got the beigey light champagne one, the new one that she came out with late last year, I haven't picked this up again. And it's a beautiful color, and it's a waste that it's not being used. So there it goes. This is the Sephora Colorful Metal Effect in Shock Choc number 8. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous kind of almost putty formula. Oh, I'm swatching stuff, am I? Oh, I'm such a silly putty. But I haven't used this much, so maybe they will, right? Right. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. People have been sleeping on these eyeshadows, I think. And still another one to go. This one is by Udenzai. It's Olivia. It's a beautiful peachy color with pink reflects. It's a duochrome. It's gorgeous. But again, I don't do lots of these colors, and I have several Udenzai palettes. I have several similar colors to this one. So this one is going to be enjoyed by someone who doesn't know multichromes or Udenzai. And this is the Essence Soft Touch eyeshadow in 7 Bubbly Champagne. It's such, let me clean my fingers since it seems like I'm swatching stuff now. It's such a beautiful color. You can work it onto the skin and it's almost that wet effect. It's gorgeous. Again, why does Essence discontinue the good stuff? I don't know, but this one is fairly recent. I just can't find it anymore in store, so I think they will love it. And I have so many of these glossy eyeshadows that it's unfair to just not pass it along, you know? So that's it for this box. I'll pack it all up. Okay, my friends, also within my single shades collection, along my special shades, I think I can pass along some of these amazing shades that I haven't been using. So here we go. For sure, I'm passing along this shade from With Love Cosmetics. This is the best pressed glitter formula that I've found. Till Till now, it's amazing, but I just don't use this color. This is rose gold. It's just incredible. Can we see that? Can we see that? Can we see that? It's impeccable. So this one is going because I don't use this color. I have a shade by Nabla and this shade by, is it Juvia's Place? Yeah. I have this Juvia's Place duochrome that is very similar to the Nabla one. Oh, my fingers are completely dirty. So I'm just going to pass along the Nabla one. The Nabla one is called Absinthe, is amazing. But I have this huge pan here. And they're basically the same color. Exactly the same color. How did I not notice this when I did my declutter? So the Nabla one, which is smaller, handier, is going. Then this one, I never use this one. This is by Neve Cosmetics. It's called Unicorno, and it's basically a very subtle light peach to a greenish champagne shift. It's gorgeous. I don't ever use it. Another one that I have, I think, very similar are these two. Yes, I think these are very similar. Yes, they are very similar. This is by Glam Shop. This is Gothic, and it is one of those eerie, I would say, grayish silver to pale gold. It's really nice. And this one is by JD Glow. It's called Fairy Acid, and it's basically the same thing. It has a bit of a deeper base, a deeper gray base, but the reflection, let me show you, it's basically the same. The shift is basically the same if I blend it out here on this area. So I think I'm going to keep Fairy Acid, and I'm going to pass along this one, Gothic. I don't know who is this, but it's a very nice browny bronzy color that shifts to a magenta pink. It's this one here. And I think I'm going to pass it along too. It's so cute, but it's quite neutral, so I think it is a good one to share. So I think this is it. I think we are done. And I've shortened my collection a lot. I have so many greens, I'm tempted to get rid of these or some of these, but I would have to compare them to my collection, which is something that I'm not going to do right now because this is a very impromptu video and I don't have the time for it. So this is it. I'm going to close this up. Everything is covered in glitter at this point. And these are the special shades that I'm going to share with my family if they want them. And now, last but not least, lipsticks. So, you may be surprised by some of the lipsticks that you are seeing here, but again, I haven't fully decluttered my lipsticks yet, but I was rushing through my lipsticks and seeing stuff that I haven't picked up in a while and that they could enjoy so much, and things that I've been keeping just for the sake of collecting, in a sense. Sometimes when you're more into this kind of impulsive mood, you're more willing to get rid of stuff. So I took advantage of that mood and here we are. Let's start with the obvious, the Lisa Eldridge lipsticks. Basically, I collected some that either don't flatter me or that I don't gravitate towards. I think I have 5 here. Yes, my friends, 5. Let's not talk about it. And this is what I am giving away. This one is Velvet Fawn, and I realized that her lighter velvets look a bit chalky on my lips, so because I have so many lines. So this one is going. This is Cinnabar, is a very recent one, but I think my aunt will absolutely go nuts for this color. So I have so many reds and browny colors, you know, sharing is caring. This is Velvet Muse, a gorgeous nudie color with a hint of rose. I think they will go berserk and will fight for it. This, they will fight for it too. This is Velvet Morning, I know. One of the favorites out there. I just don't do orangey colors, orangey reds, and this one is Velvet Intrigue. Again, is a bit chalky on my lips because of the texture, so let me get them closer to you so that you can see all the ones that I'm getting rid of or passing along to be far more well loved than they have been in my hands. Some of these are fairly used, don't get me wrong, but I think they will go nuts and they will give them so much more use because they have less stuff. Now they'll have lots of stuff, but anyway. So let's put these aside, out of frame as much as possible. And now let's talk about the ColourPop ones. I love the ColourPop lipsticks. I think they're super underrated and people are sleeping on them, and they have discontinued one formula, or I think they haven't done more products in that formula, which is a shame. So here they are. This is Liquid Courage, again, a deeper red, gorgeous color. These are the more regular satin lipsticks. This is a bright red in on display, sorry, reading it upside down. And this is Uno Mas, which is a beigey nude. And then we have from their Velvet Blur formula, which is very similar to the Velvet formula from Lisa Eldridge. This is Bloom to Bloom. It's a nude again. It looks a bit chalky on me. I'm always on the hunt for the perfect nude. We'll never find it. And this is a more deeper, rosier nude, but still is not flattering on me. This is Virgo Moon. These are fantastic. This formula, my friends, it glides on like a dream. Let me compare it to Fawn here. Fawn is pinky and cooler, but look at that. Oh, this is a gorgeous formula. I think they've discontinued this one, which is so sad. So sad. But anyway, and their satins are really good too, quite affordable. Really nice lipsticks that nobody talks about. I don't know why, but anyway. Next up, we have Ordin's Tulip Kiss, and I realized that I got this as a gift with purchase in another Ordin's purchase, and then I got it in the mystery box, so I had two. So one is being passed along to my dear family. This is by, I think, Holika. It's their Milky Dew Balm. But let's just see something here. I don't know where they say this is milky or dewy more than anything, because this has no shine. This is a shineless lip balm. It's really nice. It has a tint and it gives you that mattified sort of effect. It feels nicely waxy on the skin, but I don't use it. So there you go. This was part of my hunt for a perfect nude. This is Fuel by Urban Decay, one of those limited editions that are still being sold today. And this is a beautiful nudie color. It's just a bit too orangey for my skin tone, so I'm passing it along. I hope they love it. And these two from Fenty, I can't remember the name. I won't even try, but these are their very shiny lipsticks that are very melty, kind of Marc Jacobs inspired. They're very, you know, those glossy lip balms that they had, or lipsticks that felt like glosses. These are kind of the same thing. I like them. I haven't picked them up. So these are going for a better home. And last but not least, Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon. This is so good. It lasts so long on the lips. Matte, long wearing, beautiful color. In, what's the color? 55. Make it happen. But I don't use it. So it's going to see if they want it. There. So here we are. These were the products that I impulsively decided to declutter and pass along to my family since they're here. And I hope you have enjoyed this video. I'm sorry for not showing my face, but technical difficulties, let's call it. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. I hope you're taking care of yourself. If you've enjoyed this video, leave me a thumbs up, comment down below what you want to see next from me, and subscribe if you haven't already and want to see more from me. And as always, thank you for spending your time on me, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye. Like this. Bye.